everybody, my name is Benjamin and welcome back to another video on the Great Crazy Future channel. Today, we're back in Roblox Defenders Depot. We have a massive daily reward to collect today. We couldn't get it in the previous episode due to it being a 24-hour thing, and I was recording this the day after. It's basically you have to wait 24 hours after you recover, after you collect the daily reward, instead of it changing at midnight. But either way, seeing as I was recording 2 Defenders Depot videos in one day today, it was going to end up like one of them wouldn't have a daily reward anyway. But I am glad it was this one that had the daily reward, considering we now get more money because we were further progressed. Alright. And we do just have 36 million, so we can just sell all of these, I'm pretty sure, and we should be fine. We have plenty of money to fill in all of these. Or at least I hope we do. Hope we do, because if we don't, we're screwed. Which is always fun. Alright. Let's just get tons and tons and tons of these things in. Place them everywhere. Get them all over. And, ooh, that's not quite going to be enough. Not quite. Oh, wait, no. It's 1 million, not 5 million. What am I on about? Very good, very nice, and we have lots of money left to spare for upgrades. Just spam upgrades. This one doesn't look... Yeah, it's fully upgraded. Just didn't look fully upgraded to me. I'm just an idiot. It's fine. Just spam click on these. Get through them all. Release as many as we can right now. Oh, get through a lot of them with the money we have left. Alright, brilliant. That's a lot of progress. We instantly replaced everything with volcanoes, and we managed to max out the first 3 lines of those. Brilliant. That's some amazing progress, as we're about to go into stage 100! For the 3rd time. It is just going to be an insta-win because we have the Guardian, so if it makes it through, then nothing happens. And also we have the obelisk, which will just stop it in place. So we're good. We just insta-win stage 100, even without these upgrades. We would have insta-won, like, I could insta-win stage 100 with just a singular turret. It would take hours, but I could do it. So, yeah. Yeah, we should be winning pretty easily now. Unless the volcanoes are somehow a downgrade, because of the fact that they're not all maxed out. But I feel like we should be fine. I'm going to move the camera around, get a side-on view just so we can see properly how everything's progressing through the stage. Alright. And that is a win. On to stage 100. Woo! And there we go. Stage 100, here it comes. The boss will be coming round that corner any second. And we shall get tons of money. Infernos galore once we're done. Alright, just a few simple guys coming through first. Just a few easy to kill little bits. Alright. And there comes the boss. Wait, no, I gotta get in front of it. I gotta get ready for a screenshot before the egg catapult, the egg-apult or whatever it is. It just ruins it. Okay, there we go. Screenshot. Wait, no, my mouse was on. Screenshot. Yep, future me, you can sort that out. I'll try and get another one on this corner. Oh, and its head is an egg. Egghead. It is now Dr. Robotnik. Egghead. Ha ha ha. Bold. Very sorry. Alright. Get on top of the obelisk. Yeah. Alright. Usually I tend to struggle with that a lot. Just trying to jump from the overseer to the obelisk. But we're good. And now that thing's still moving at the moment. Being heavily slowed down by the snowball launcher. However, it also just hasn't... as soon as it gets in range with of the obelisk, it's just done. You're done. You're done. It just is. Because it will be stopped immediately by the obelisk and there is nothing it could do. And we'll just earn a lot of money. So let the volcanoes destroy it. Indeed. Alright, these do 250 damage each, so it has 100,000 HP, I'm pretty sure. It's 400 times. We need to hit it 400 times. But we also have just like we have over 40 volcanoes, which means that each one would have to hit it 10 times. And also most of them are maxed out at the beginning here, which means that, they do more damage, obviously, which means that less hits would have to be accomplished by them. I haven't actually checked how much more damage they do, but they do more damage. And as you can see, it has come within range of the obelisk, and it is now no longer moving. Its heart has stopped, and it will now collapse, dead on the floor. Goodbye, boss. It was a good life. Can you die now? Like, you're stuck in the same place. We all know you're gonna die. Could you, like actually do it now? We've been waiting a while. Could you just, bleh? Please? I got a video to get on with, so, you know how it is. It's really just inconsiderate, dude, It's really just inconsiderate that you are just sitting there, doing nothing. Damn, could you just, not for me, please? Just so that I can, carry on and keep doing what I'm doing. Keep being happy. Come on, dude. Come on. This guy's just not gonna die. Just sat there. Just waiting for him to die. My goodness, just go. Oh, I left one of the flamethrowers. Wait, it's this one again. Didn't I forget to upgrade this one before as well? When I was doing the, when I was turning them all into flamethrowers, there was an orb of light there that I just never upgraded. And I've just done it again, but with the flamethrowers. How is it moving? Just ever so slowly. There we go. Obelisk got it. The obelisk got it. No worries. Alrighty then. Let it go through. It's just moving. The obelisk is hitting it, but it's still moving. That's a strange one. But it's just being constantly slowed down by the snowball launcher, so it's fine. We're still doing loads of damage. How much health is it on? Okay, Jeez, it still has a quarter of its health left? Are you kidding me, man? Jeez, I thought we'd just be destroying this thing. Man. Alright. Well, without the obelisk, I don't think we would actually be able to defeat it, which is surprising. I thought we would have just gotten it anyway without the obelisk. Though it appears not. Yeah, I think they've got a proofing against using the obelisk and just immediately killing all the bosses, because the boss just keeps moving every now and then. But then the snowball launcher also just stops it again. So there really is just no use. Does this thing die already? I know I've asked 100 times, but it's just kind of chilling there. It's just kind of chilling there. And I really wish it would do more than just chill there. I really wish it would die. Come on, dude. You must be on 100k now. You're on 40k. Okay, could you just die then? Okay. And that is the boss complete. It didn't get past the third line. We are good. Okay, there we go. Woo! And we get just a free 30 million. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm just going to max everything out real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, I need to replace that flamethrower as well. Alright. Just all of these. Booyah. Okay. That is all of these maxed out. Now that I've got all these volcanoes maxed out with all this money, I kind of just want to see how far we can go without upgrading any further. Because with the boss, I obviously the difficulty gap is very different, so as soon as you defeat the boss, obviously it gets a lot easier. So with the difficulty gap, I'm really curious to see how far we can actually get from stage 100 without making any more upgrades past all of the volcanoes. So we'll do that. I think that might be a bit interesting just to look into once we finish this stage, because look, we're finishing this stage pretty easily. You know, it's not too much of a problem. Alright. Well, let me get this flamethrower out of the way then. I won't do any more upgrades past volcanoes today. I just want to see how far we can get. I think it'll be pretty interesting. Alright. Let's see how far we can go. Well, I'm going to talk about some other stuff then, whilst we're here. Because I'm going to talk about other stuff. How's the battery looking? I need to charge it right now. Just checking my laptop's battery. I haven't really checked it all day, so I wanted to make sure it was still going fine. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm recording this very much in advance. Today is the 6th of September. Yes, the 6th of September, and this will be coming out, if my calculations are correct, like the 26th, I think. Possibly. 26th. Yeah, I think it's 26th. Which is very good, very nice, and I am enjoying the fact that I'm very much this far ahead on videos. However, also, like, I'm just not free for the next 3 weekends, so it's not like I'm taking a break. I'm just busy for the next 3 weekends, and I just can't make any videos. You know, on weekdays, I mean, I can do some stuff late at night on weekdays, but also, like, I don't really like making videos late at night if I can help it. Just because I'm usually pretty self-conscious about how much sound I make. So, I don't really like screaming a lot at night. However, sometimes I do forget about the time and cause issues, which then make me even more self-conscious about how much noise I make. Brilliant. But yeah, I'm doing stuff for the Switch. That first video on the Switch will come out tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Splatoon 2. It's going to be very fun. As of recording, the Splatoon 2 has not come out yet, as you can probably tell. You know, it's the 6th, you know, the 9th. It comes out on the 9th. Today's the 6th. But yeah. And we're just going to do some variety Switch games every Tuesday. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. And it's going to be great. Very fun, very fun. And other things that are fun is Turf Wars. Turf Wars on Mindplex. Very fun game that I very much enjoy. And I'm very annoyed at the low player counts. So I was trying to record the video for last week, the most recent Turf Wars video as of this coming out, which will have been the 20th or 21st of September that came out. And I haven't recorded it yet, despite it being like 4 or 5 videos ago. Because when I tried to go and record it, I was the only person playing Turf Wars. There was literally nobody else at all for like a solid 5-10 minutes. Just nobody. A few people joined and left 5 seconds later when they noticed there were only 2 people, them and me. And then I just decided, you know what? I'm going to go record the next videos. I'll be back for this. And then, I went to go back for it once I finished Sunday's video, and my phone was too low on battery to record. Well, it was on like 20%, which with a 30-minute upload, I'm not risking it So, because I can't have it on charge whilst I'm doing it, because otherwise the camera can fall backwards and reveal my face, which is not very good. Yeah, so now I'm doing this, and then I'm doing this Splatoon video, and then I'm going to do 2 Turf Wars videos in a row, hopefully, because then that means that there's hopefully better player counts then. I don't know. It was like it's midday on a Tuesday. It's 2 o'clock now, but I was recording it at like 12 o'clock. And, no, it was before 12 o'clock. It was like 20 to 11. Yeah, it was 20 to 11, I remember now, because I checked the clock and I said it on the recording that is now scrapped because there were no players. Yeah, hopefully it's better now, and I can hop back on, because it is now 20 past 2. And to be honest, once I'm done with this Splatoon video, it'll be like 3 o'clock. Now that I'm noticing that I don't remember when I started this, I'm going to hope that it was around like 2 o'clock or something, and I got like 10-15 minutes left. I don't know. I don't know. You'll know as soon as the video comes out. Yeah, I always get very annoyed at the low player counts on the classics games. You know, just Turf Wars. It's such a good game. I love it to bits. It's an amazing game. Everyone has that one game that just hits right for them, that is just perfect for them, and they just have so much fun every single time, no matter what happens with it. Turf Wars is that for me. Like, Turf Wars and Splatoon is that for me. And to be honest, Splatoon is, I've said this before, Splatoon is technically Turf Wars. It does have a Turf Wars game mode. Yep. You know, it's not the exact same, but if you kill someone, you can still take a bunch of land without somebody else bothering you. It's just, like, Splatoon is just Turf Wars, but with more involvement. Like, that's all it is. One of the game modes is literally Turf Wars. So, like, personally, when I play Splatoon, I prefer to play Clan Blitz, Clan Blitz, Splat Zones, Rainmaker, and Tower Control. Tower Control being my favourite. You know, just because Turf Wars, nobody ever gets the back. Which means I always spend the first half of the entire game just sitting at the back, inking everything up, and then I go straight forward to go start battling for ink, and we've just been immediately pushed all the way to the back. Which, yes, could be partially my fault because I wasn't there and I was inking other stuff. But I have good reason. I was out inking other stuff. Because if nobody gets those back bits, then we're screwed. We lose a bunch of ink just from that. You know? And if I go to battle at the very beginning and then come back for the ink, well then what are people going to do? They're going to come straight for us. You know, they're already there, and they're already attacking us. They've already got straight away a straight path to kill us. Yeah, that's just my rant about Turf Wars. Yeah, I do prefer the other game modes. I think they're really creative. Like, Clan Blitz. Whoever thought of Clan Blitz, Clam Blitz, whoever created that just deserves an award. Just an award for creativity. I have no idea who came up with that. But the creativity behind the idea is just good. You know, it's like, we'll make them collect clams around the map. And then when they collect 10 of them, it turns into a rugby ball. And then they throw the rugby ball at a net on the opponent's side. And then the net will stay open for a certain amount of time where people can throw anything into it. But remember, if it's not broken, then only the rugby balls can hit it. It's like so, like, a complex way. It must have taken so many, like, stages of development. It's just the thought. It's like, capture the flag, but we make it 10 times more complicated. How do you feel about that? It's not even capture the flag, is it? The only part that's similar to capture the flag is that you have to go to the opponent's base. That's the only similar thing. It's just such an inventive and creative game mode. I have no idea how anyone came up with it. But it's brilliant. Like, even tower control. Who thought of tower control? Who thought of a game mode that good? Wait. Who thought, okay, there's a tower in the middle. There's pathways, there's checkpoints. If you're on top of the tower, it goes towards the enemy. If the enemy's on top of the tower, it goes towards you. And if nobody's on the tower, it just goes to the middle. And you gotta get to the enemy side. Who thought of that? It's so good. You know, Rainmaker. I mean, that Rainmaker's more like capture the flag, to be honest. Rainmaker's a bit more like capture the flag. You know, it's not, you don't have to pick up the enemy's flag and bring it back, but you have to like pick it up from your side and bring it to them. Well, not from your side necessarily, but you know, it more closely resembles capture the flag. Splat zones is pretty basic. You know, there are certain zones you have to fill in those zones. It's pretty basic, but also, who would have thought of it? It's just so creative game modes. Splat zones isn't as creative. I'm sorry to call Splat zones out. It's a good game mode, but it's not as creative as the others. Like, if it was Splat Zones and Turf Wars were the two only modes, I would give Splat Zones so much more praise. But just because it's in just such, like, a group of just magnificent, fabulous games, you know, it goes down a little. It goes down a bit, you know? Like you have a tier list going from A to F. Like, you put Splat Zones in A, but then you add Tower Control, Clan Blitz, and Rainmaker. And now there's a brand new S tier. You know? That's just how it is. And they're just so creative. And I have no idea how anyone came up with them. But it's brilliant and they deserve an award. It's just so good. I don't think they have any new game modes in Splatoon 3. At least not ones that they've announced. And to be honest, I don't think they need to add any other game modes. It's so good how it is. I would 100% appreciate a new game mode. Another game mode that's as creative and amazing as the current ones. I would love that. But I'm satisfied with the 4 that we have, man. The 4 that we have is just brilliant. Yeah, I just love Splatoon so much. It's so good. Just the different game modes, just... I'm ranting too much about it. But they're just too good. They are just too good. And you know, the more guns and stuff you add to the game, the more creative it becomes. People come up with new strategies, new ways to play. With new maps coming in every 2 hours. You know, it makes people need to think about what they're doing. You can't memorize every single map with every single game mode and just match them all up and then just trigger a memory every 2 hours. Like, there's just so much. And you know, there's so many maps, but they only switch it between, like, it randomizes between 2 maps every single time. And then just every 2 hours they swap out those 2 maps, which means that you constantly get new maps. But then you're also, like, you can get used to the maps that you're on instead of, you know, just failing all the time because you've never played the map before, you know? You can get used to it. It's just the way that it's made is just master. It's just masterclass. It's a brilliant game. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It's brilliant, and I can't wait to be able to play Splat 3. I can't wait for it. Yeah, we're still going strong. We've been going 11 stages since the boss battle, and we've not needed to upgrade anything. We're looking good. I'm surprised it's going this well. Alright. Brilliant. So we can keep winning then. Keep winning. Keep doing stuff. And keep existing and keep doing things. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I ran out of stuff to talk about with Splatoon, so I don't know what to say anymore. I'm out of Splatoon talk. I know I talked about my main before, my Blobber Lobber main. It reminds me of Smash Bros. I'm an Inkling main on Smash Bros. That's the thing to talk about. I play Smash Bros as well. I play a lot. I'm an Inkling main. Deal with it. I'm an Inkling main. Okay, I love Splatoon. I came into Smash Bros. I started playing Smash Bros. And like, I don't know which character's my favourite. And I just kept going through the story mode. I finished the story mode. I've defeated all of the bosses. And then I found the Inkling, and I'm just like, I love Splatoon so damn much. Like, when I first chose my game, like when I first got my Switch, like I went to the local Asda, I went to the little game corner thing, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna pick out like 3-4 games, and I'm gonna play them loads. I was like, straight away, Smash Bros. That just came out. That already sounds amazing. Yoink it. Splatoon 2, never seen it before. Well, I think I had seen it before. I'd watched like some YouTube videos on it, and I was like, yes, that's cool. That's a sick, amazing idea, and I love it. And then I move on. I can't remember, what was the third game I got? Hold up. Actually, was it Pokemon? It was Pokemon Sword, wasn't it? Wait, no, it wasn't Pokemon Sword. I got that much later. That wasn't even out then. Was it Yes, it was Let's Go Pikachu. I remember now. It was Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, I got Smash Bros, Splatoon 2, and Let's Go Pikachu was what it was. And I enjoyed all 3 games very much. 2 I play more consistently than the other. I don't play Let's Go Pikachu that much anymore, mostly because there are just other Pokemon games. And to be honest, I finished the game. I defeated all of the bosses. Did I? No, I did defeat Red, right? I think I did. I hope I did. Yeah, I caught all the legendaries and that. Yeah, I didn't find any shinies or anything. I heard that game was pretty good for not like pretty good for shiny hunting as in it's got better odds, but good for shiny hunting as in like seeing shinies and stuff. Because they have overworld shinies, I'm pretty sure. Just any game with overworld shinies is just 10 times better than any other Pokemon game. Like any game where you can have your Pokemon out in front of you and just like see shinies in the overworld, it just gives that little bit more, more than a little bit. It gives just so much more immersion that is just perfect. It is beautiful. Like, it's every game that lets you wander around with your Pokemon and have overworld shinies is just 20 times better. That's why Legends Arceus was the game that it was. That's why it was so damn good. Because it was free roam, you had a massive open world, you could just play around with your Pokemon, you could have them all out at once. It wasn't just one of them following you, it was just all of them at once. It was brilliant. You have overworld shinies, and it's brilliant. It's magnificent, and it is a masterpiece. And I hope they make Scarlet and Violet a similar way, because I've seen a lot like Scarlet and Violet. I hope it's as good as Legends Arceus, because Legends Arceus was so good. It's amazing, and I loved it. And people who keep saying that it's a Legend of Zelda, like trying to copy Legend of Zelda, no. Legend of Zelda was like was it Legend of Zelda? What's the specific game? What is the specific game? Like Legend of Zelda. Yeah, Legend of Zelda. No, it wasn't Link's Awakening, was it? Breath of the Wild, that was it. Breath of the Wild. People who think it's a Breath of the Wild copy, no. Do you realise that Breath of the Wild is part of a genre? You know, the open world genre. It is a genre, not a single game. It is not a Breath of the Wild copy. It is part of a genre. It's part of a genre. Like, it can't be a copy of. Like, you wouldn't say that. I don't know. Trying to think of some games to compare. Like, you wouldn't say that Apex Legends was a copy of Call of Duty. No, they're part of a genre that is just shooters. They're part of the shooters genre. Like, that's it. The first-person shooters. It's a genre. Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's a genre, not a single game. It can't be a copy if it's a genre. Yeah, that's just Pokemon wanting to explore new genres and different ways to make their game more interesting. Not them trying to copy Breath of the Wild. Plus, even if they were, it's like, the Pokemon Company is its own thing. But it's still owned by Nintendo. Like, even if it was a copy, it's Nintendo. There is no problem with that. They are both, like, owned by Nintendo. I'm pretty sure, aren't they? I'm not sure. Now I'm, like, questioning whether, like, Legend of Zelda is actually owned by Nintendo. Hold up. No, it is, because it's been on, like, all the different things. All the different consoles. Is Legend of Zelda owned by Nintendo? It is, right? Yes, it is. It is indeed owned by Nintendo. Yeah, because it's not on any other console, so I don't know why I even questioned that. It's not on any other console, so it must be, right? Don't know. I got it, but it's a genre. Calm down, people. It is a genre. Alright, well, we've made it, well, this will be the 16th stage, no, this will be the 15th. This is the 15th stage that we have made without upgrading past the volcanoes since the boss battle. This is brilliant. A winner is me. There are actually a lot of them coming through this time with a pretty good brute force attack, so they might actually be able to defeat us. Not sure. Yeah, they might actually get pretty close to getting rid of us. They're on a pretty good run here with a large brute force attack that's coming straight for us. Yeah, they're going to take us out with this. There's too many of them. We got no chance. I know, maybe we failed before and I just wasn't looking. Yeah, the absolute zero isn't enough to turn the tides here. There's too many of them. I know, you might be able to let the first two go. You can let the first two go for the Guardians, but the rest of them, you know, that's it. Two of them can go through, that's fine. Two of them went through. There's another one at the front. Why aren't you attacking that one? Okay, yep, that's it. Well, unfortunately, I believe, I'm not quite sure at the time, that is all the time I have for today's episode. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, and as always, stay creative.